just an amazing display of lightning. Just the sound of the thunder as well. You could really tell that it was a big collision in air masses that was taking place.
It doesn't appear that the fair will have its 12th day on Labor Day.
Good evening. I'm meteorologist Kathy Orr. Behind me, I have the Labor Day storm Doppler radar. We started off at 9 p.m. on Sunday, and you can see the explosions of storms early Labor Day morning. The storms came across the lake, a series of severe thunderstorms, and they formed what we call a bow echo. You can see the bright reds and oranges. This storm was devastating throughout central New York. It had the strength of a moderate to severe tornado, but it was determined by the National Weather Service office on Monday as they surveyed the damage that it was from straight-line thunderstorm winds. As these thunderstorms crossed the region over the Onondaga County region and most of central New York, there were downbursts of air, straight-line winds, most of the destruction in a west-east orientation, and that's why it was determined a derecho, the Spanish word for straight. This storm started in Niagara County, exploded across the New York State region, and ended off Cape Ann, Massachusetts by 6 a.m. Labor Day morning. Devastating indeed, and something we will not soon forget throughout the central New York region. We can also call it another storm of the century.
Thank you, Kathy, for that explanation of the 98 Labor Day storm. We're now here at Syracuse University on their South Campus neighborhood.
We're here because the derecho winds that ripped through, took off roofs, toppled telephone poles, and caused damage both at the university's South Campus and main campus areas. The storm affected the entire Syracuse metropolitan area, from the University Hill through the State Fairgrounds. Throughout the area was more akin to what people might expect from a tornado or hurricane. This is often a source of confusion, as straight-line winds are not as well known.
What Fair Director Peter Campasili called a tornado turned out to be straight-line winds, but the language doesn't really matter to the victims who endured the fright and pain of the destruction. A wind-snapped tree crushed what had been the place Beryl Stone lived during his visit to the fair. Now it's the place where he died. He was sleeping when the storm cut through. The 75-mile-an-hour winds collapsed tents and blew the roof off the dairy building, collapsing the tent and killing John Perry where he had been sleeping.
As massive bands of thunderstorms gather, clusters of strong winds called downbursts can form, pushing up to 130-mile-per-hour winds straight to the ground. These storms can travel at 50 to 70 miles per hour and can be up to 250 miles wide and 800 miles long, and they can keep going for days.
You need to take action to protect your life and protect your property from this weather.
Everybody okay?